Bit of a cold intro, but it's great to be with you all this afternoon. Always an honor to be here at PopTech. Thank you for the invitation from my dear friend Letha. As we're here at PopTech 2024, considering the inspired, often frightening possibilities on the roads ahead, these uncharted territories, I think it's important that we first think about what we've lost, right? And so as we think about loss, as we move forward and thinking about what our futures hold for us, we're considering, what do we leave behind on the roads in the distance? What do we bring with us for these roads ahead? I first met Alain Sylvain at PopTech 2022. Letha had asked Alain to bring the opening remarks for day one and asked me to bring the remarks for day two. I can tell you that Alain was a very tough act to follow. He spoke about his family's journey from Haiti to New York City. He spoke about his changing relationship with the American dream, what it meant to truly be a creative, to wield culture and creativity as weapons against oppression and tyranny. He talked about his vision for his company, Sylvain, and more holistically, the type of creative that he hoped to be. In the years that followed, I was honored enough to call Alain my friend. We shared a brotherhood. We spoke about our experiences as Black creative owners, the challenge of maintaining our humanity, our authenticity, our spirits, in a world that often sees our culture as commodity. And we even shared some war stories about leading agencies and working with young, ambitious, highly talented, sometimes delusional young creatives. He was my friend. He was a mentor. That second title never really needed to be spoken, and I never had an opportunity to really share that with him. I pray that he knows that now. When I looked at Alain, I saw a vision for the type of creative that I hope to be. Someone who lived fearlessly in his audacity to dream and to create and to bring people together through design and strategy and experience. The idea of literally creating a company from nothing into what to this day is still one of the top design and strategy agencies in America. His company, Sylvain, has remained an inspiration for my team and I at Ghost Note. And Alain continues to serve as a testament, really a testimony to what it is to live a fully creative life. He would say that we were peers. We were not. When I looked at Alain, was in his presence, I saw proof of what was possible if I stayed truly curious, always refining, discovering, and challenging what it means to live a truly creative life. And on more than one occasion, he said just the right thing to keep me going when petrifying doubt crept in. What I've come to learn in the past year since his passing is that many people had similar experiences with Alain. The man was a kind spirit and a force of nature, all at once. He built something incredible, and his legacy will ring out for many years to come. Reflecting on this year's PopTech theme, Uncharted Territory, I can't help but think about Alain. His life, his career followed uncharted territory, building a truly one-of-one agency in Sylvain. And now we, the many people who called him family, friend, or teacher, continue to reflect on the life and the gap felt by his loss. We have a choice of what path to take in this moment. There has been and remains time to grapple with the whys and hows behind the loss of Alain. But I like to think we might choose to leave those questions behind and instead take with us the abundant inspiration that was Alain's life. Over the past several months, I have seen firsthand the ways Alain inspired people, from the aspiring young creatives to many of the most esteemed leaders in the field of design, advertising, and the arts. We each are taking with us a piece of Alain, his story, his legacy, his life's work. This year, in honor of our friend, PopTech, in partnership with Sylvain and Ghostnote, launched the Alain Sylvain Creative Fund to recognize young people driven by the same commitment for change through design, the arts, and culture that Alain was. The fund was developed in collaboration with Alain's amazing family, his wife Adis, and his brothers Olivier and Didier. This is a statement from the Sylvain family. Alain worked for years to advance PopTech's mission. The Creative Fund honors this relationship by bringing together Alain's commitment to mentorship and progressive social change. It will generate opportunities for young visionary entrepreneurs to meet and work with the exciting companies and organizations affiliated with PopTech. And if it works as we hope, the Creative Fund will also infuse fresh perspective at those very same places. We are grateful that PopTech, Ghostnote, and Sylvain have chosen to honor and sustain Alain's legacy in this manner. And we are truly moved by the generosity of those who have been early donors to the Alain Sylvain Creative Fund. These combined efforts are brought to life by the initial group of recipients whose presence at PopTech 24 was made possible by the fund. This year, we're excited to welcome 6 young creatives into the PopTech community through the Alain Sylvain Creative Fund. I'd like to ask each of them to stand for a moment and introduce themselves.
PopTech to be actually in the USA for the first time as a recipient of this creative fund. My name is Richard Walakira. Many of you already know that I'm a political rapper, but I also work as a program manager at Alliance of Democracies Foundation, where I support tech entrepreneurs from Eastern Europe, Ukraine, Georgia, Moldova, and Armenia who have tech solutions to democracy's problems. I'm also part of an organization where we organize the annual Copenhagen Democracy Summit, and as a part of that work, I also do activism through my music in Uganda. Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here.
Hi, everyone. Hopefully you can hear me as well. My name is Marcy Brown, and I work for the Mycelium Youth Network as the Gaming for Justice program designer. I'm a lead storyteller and game designer as well. And we teach and prepare youth for the climate change future that they will inherit and use radical imagination to dream a better world.
Hi, everyone. I am also very honored to be here. That's me in the middle there with the flames. I am a designer and artist based in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm the founder of LeBanc Studio, which is my own practice. I'm often a design partner to foundations and community nonprofits across the country. Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor to be here.
Hey y'all, I am Dylan St. Bernard. I'm the founder of Team DSB. We're a purpose-driven digital communications agency. Most of our clients are in the nonprofit and purpose-driven brand space. So my day today is spent thinking about how do we use digital content as a tool for revolution.
Hi everyone, also a huge honor to be here. My name is Christian Laboussière. I am a senior program associate at Partners Global, where we're attempting to peace-building organization that works with youth all around the world and attempting to decolonize aid. Yeah, it's great to be here. Thank you.
Wonderful.
So you didn't get introduced by Maram because I wanted to thank you.
Thank you, Lita.
So Stephen is a member of the PopTech board. He is a co-founder of Ghostnote along with Reggie Snowden, and they have created all the gorgeous graphics you see throughout the space and have been doing that with us for at least 6 years, if not longer. Mm-hmm. And we did all join forces after Alain passed away to say, how do you take all of that sadness and trauma and turn it into something positive. And here we go. We're off to the races, and I'm going to turn it back over to Stephen for a few minutes to finish up his address.
Thank you, Letha. Can you all join me one more time in a round of applause for this year's recipient? So now a humble ask to the PopTech community. We are asking that you all join the many individuals and organizations that have contributed to the Sylvain Creative Fund, making it possible for years to come by donating to our 2025 class and beyond. I believe there will be a QR code that comes up on the screen shortly that will take you directly to a page where you can give of some of your riches and talents. But we're asking that even beyond the funds that you can provide, that you join us as we continue to have the fund, what we hope to be a fellowship, evolve over the years to come to invite many more brilliant young creatives to PopTech and to this community. We miss our friend Alain. The impact of his work and life were and continue to be greater than he could ever known. We love him, and we thank him for the life he lived, shining just a bit more light to guide the uncharted territories to come. Thank you.